I owe you one, man. That is what the human had said, after dropping a comms device in my hand and slowly hobbling up the ramp to their newly repaired ship. No one had believed I had saved an injured alien, much less that the strange silver pod I was given was a communicator. But again, that was many years ago. Back when I, and most likely the human, were young men. I'd been in the forest, scavenging for berries, when I heard a boom and the falling of many great trees. I ran towards the noise out of curiosity, finding a path 3 times as wide as I was tall of felled trees and a divot carved into the ground. I followed the long trough-like divot through the forest until I found what had made it. A massive circular ship that hovered just off the ground. A ramp extending to the ground from the middle, and a crumpled, bleeding heap of a sentient. I quickly ran over, finding the dazed and confused human. There were cuts and punctures up and down his arms. One leg was bent at an unnatural angle. They were saying something in their language, something I couldn't understand yet. I quietly invaded their mind, adopting the strange mammal's language as my own. Help! Give me the med kit! It's at the top of the ramp. Please. Please help me. I didn't say anything back, just ran up the ramp, looking for what my mind told me was a box of medical supplies. Spotting a metal box with a green cross emblazoned on the front, I grabbed it and ran out to the human. Cut the arms of my suit off with the shears. I was briefly concerned looking at the skin-tight fabric, but when I retrieved their shears and saw their blunted tips, I felt the worry surged. With the human's instructions, I cleaned, bandaged, and splintered his wounds and broken leg. After giving him something called oxy, he began to calm down. Slowly he came to his senses. He blinked twice looking at me, but then shook his head softly, long vibrant red hair swishing about. Thank you. I got thrown around quite a bit after that miscalculated jump, but thanks to you I'll live, and hopefully be able to get this thing home. I helped the human to their feet, as they stated, I owe you one, man. Need anything? Press in this little button here, and I'll be able to open up a comms link anywhere in the universe. Anyway, I need to get going. Navy don't like it when the test pilots of their new toys get lost for too long. Again, I owe you one, man. He slipped the comms device into my hand and hobbled up the ramp. Now here I sit, in the brig of a pirate ship with nothing but a pointless little silver doodad. I sighed and pressed the button again. Suddenly, there was a thud against the hull of the ship that made me and the 2 others jump. A boarding party? We're in the middle of empty space. Who could? The sound of kinetic firearms reached us dully through the hull. I could scarcely believe my ears. No military uses kinetics anymore. Any mildly effective round would have enough recoil to majorly injure most species. But the sounds of exploding propellant were getting closer and closer still. Then there was silence for a moment, and the door beeped. 2 stacks of 10 masked and armored humans swept into the brig, bulky rifles raised and sweeping every corner until the all-clear was given. Then one checked a device on their wrist and nodded, before slipping their gas mask and helmet off, letting shoulder-length red hair fall loosely. Let's get you guys out of here. I got a debt to pay off.